Hello everyone, it's 26 Bond, it's Rob with another instalment of some death and black metal vinyl. I've got some particularly good ones for you this week, some real rarities from Autopsy, Morbid Angel, Bathory and so on and so forth. So without further ado, I don't know whether you can hear it in the background, but I'm just spinning my latest edition. This is a copy of Bathory's second album. This is an under one flag European pressing of The Return. They've reissued these recently. I think on brown vinyl this one came. That's the back, but this is an original copy in pretty good condition. Plays well. Under one flag, flag 9 is the cat number. Original inner sleeve as well, with the lyrics. Information about Bathory's debut album as well. And you could send off for a Bathory original t-shirt. So all the goodies with this one. And this is really, if you're into black metal, you're into the histories and learning about the original bands in black metal, Bathory is certainly one of the bands you need to get into your collection, particularly really their first 3 albums. So Bathory, this one, The Return, and Under the Sign of the Black Mark as well. Those 3 really define early black metal and influence so many of the bands like Darkthrone, Mayhem and so on and so forth. So there's that one. A real rarity, this one. This is Autopsy, Ridden with Disease. This is brand new, never been played, but it was released about 12 years ago on Hammerheart Records. Hammerheart stroke vinyl collectors. It's an American album. And it includes their demos. So it's got the Critical Madness demo and the Human Genocide demo, along with a couple of live tracks. Inside, it has a lyric insert sheet with obviously lyrics and artwork and things like that. Directly sourced from the tape demos, so in terms of quality, the sound isn't what you would expect from a normal release, but there you go. It's got like a picture label. This vinyl has only been played once by me, just to check it's not got any faults. Look at that. That's almost as pristine virgin vinyl as you're going to get. So it's quite a hard collector's piece. If you look on Discogs, that one can go for around about 40, 50, even £60. It doesn't come up very often, but if you're a real Autopsy fan and a real Autopsy collector, you do need all the little things, all the little releases to go alongside the main ones. I mean, I don't know whether you've got the All Tomorrow's Funeral release, which is a lot of it's all of their 7-inch singles, bonus tracks on compilations and also EPs. It's great to have them all in one collection, but it doesn't stop me wanting to get all the original EPs and having the originals as well. So this is a really good collector's piece and something you don't see very often. The next thing, I don't own this on original pressing. This is a Earache repress of Covenant by Morbid Angel. Now I don't show much more Morbid Angel, but I'm going to be showing a lot more in future videos. This is their 3rd LP, features the original lineup sans Richard Brunel. That's the back cover. It's a gatefold. There you go, cool picture of the band. And they did this in various vinyl colours. That's the being fed to the lions. Lyrics, and I believe this one is a green vinyl copy. So I'm not sure exactly how many green vinyl copies of these were made, but I know it came in orange and regular black, and Earache tend to do 200 of one, 100 of one, 300 of one, and then black for the rest. So I'm not sure, but it's a great album, this one. Morbid Angel are a classic death metal band. If you want to get into these guys, definitely their first 3 albums. This one, Blessed Are the Sick and Altars of Madness, is really what I think is their best stuff. Other albums like Heretic and Domination, they have their high points, but I think the first 3 albums are certainly my favourites in particular. So there's that. Earache Repress, still available on eBay. You can get that, and obviously from the Earache website. Bit of black metal from Sweden now. This is Dark Funeral. This is a live album recorded live in South America in 2003. This is a Swedish pressing on Regain Records, and it's a gatefold. There you go, with some cool flyers, band shots, live bits and bobs, and all of that. It's a good recording. Band are on fire. It comes in these nice anti-static polyline sleeves, and that's some bits about the labels there for you guys if you're interested in what they look like. They're a hard and fast black metal band, and I really like them. I haven't got a great deal of Dark Funeral on vinyl. I've got a couple of downloads on my iTunes account, which I have paid for, but definitely something to try and pick up. Doesn't come up very often now. This was very available on eBay about 7-8 years ago, but it's harder to find now. So if you like Dark Funeral, you like live albums, black metal and live LPs, you don't get many of them, so try and pick that one up. You can usually get that for a reasonable price. The next thing I want to show you, Peaceville are reissuing death metal, black metal vinyls in abundance with Autopsy and Mayhem. I've managed to pick up number 676 of this one, which is Darkthrone's second album, A Blaze in the Northern Sky. Real nice package, this one, pressed on 180 gram vinyl with all the original packaging. I'll get this one out for you. There you go. Classic cover of Zephyrus. Now, there was no bass recorded for this at all. There was just guitars, drums, and screaming vocals, of course. This is a clear vinyl copy. There you go. So, I know there are sellers on eBay trying to sell this for about £35. For good's sake, don't buy it off them. You can buy it on the Peaceville website or Burning Shed for about £15. So there are people out there definitely trying to rip people off, trying to get you to pay. Oh, I'll show you the inside. Sorry, trying to pay you through the nose when you don't have to. So this is a 2009 reissue. This one, but it's still available on the website. It's got some additional liner notes by Nocturnal Culto, and then lyrics like the inner sleeve of the original album, which I do believe actually wasn't a gatefold. I did own it once upon a time, but sadly the original pressing's gone. Classic black metal, you need it in your collection. I won't try and convince you anymore. Now, I do own this on blue vinyl. This is the Back on Black reissue of Emperor in the Nightside Eclipse. Back on Black reissue. That's the inner sleeve. The inside gatefold, I should say. Real symphonic black metal. This is another classic album. Just to show you that as well. This one is a different variation. This is just a black vinyl. So the blue vinyl is the first pressing. You always try and want to get the original first pressings if you're going to get Back on Black. They're not my favourite label. I don't like the matte sleeves as much as the original pressings, which were glossy. But the original pressings of these albums are so expensive nowadays. I guess it's a good thing that companies like this are reissuing them for more people to get into vinyl and start collecting. So get this one, you need to own that. Newish album, this is number 864 of 1000 pressed up. This is the latest album from 2010 of Immolation. Great cover. Majesty and Decay. Number 864. Always, if you get an album which is labelled with a number, it's usually on the cellophane, and I always take the cellophane off because I can't be bothered with trying to get it out all the time. But I always try and keep it on there because then you know that your numbers are valid one. It's not a counterfeit or anything like that. Inside, lyrics, photo of the band. Good album this actually. Pretty technical stuff. Fast and Furious, there you go. 180 grams of pure vinyl listening aural pleasure. There's that one. Another new album. This is Terrorizer. With Pete Sandoval on drums, Wolf on vocals, Katina Culture on guitars, and David Vincent from Morbid Angel, of course, plays bass. So this is the vinyl edition, which has got a sort of rusty hue, greyish hue to the cover. The original CD, it's just come out, is a blue colour. Once again, I've affixed the sticker, which is on the cellophane, to the back. I like doing that. Then inside you've got lyrics and photographs and all sorts of good stuff. What they do a lot of the time now with new LPs is they include, let's see if I can find it for you, it's somewhere, they include a download card for it. Here we go, I'll show you. So if you buy it on vinyl, you get a download card with the artwork, which is pretty cool. This is issued on Seasons of Mist, so you can put the code in. I won't show you the code though, in case you steal my copy. Don't worry, you can if you like, it's up to you. But you can have it on your computer as well, to save you keep getting the vinyl out. But I've played this once. Everything that Terrorizer do is always going to be compared to World Downfall. In my opinion, it isn't a patch on World Downfall. It's very different. Obviously, Oscar Garcia doesn't sing anymore for them, who I thought had a brilliant voice. Obviously, sadly, Jesse Pintado has died. I believe he passed away a couple of days after Darker Days Ahead was released in 2006. So it is a different band, but it's still got the rhythm section. It's still got David Vincent on the bass and Sandoval on drums. So it's very well played. Some of the tracks are really good. It's just, I might need to listen to this a little bit more to get into it. It could be a growing album. There's a lot of songs on here. There's about 15, 16 songs. They're all reasonably short, but on first listen, it's a different band for sure than what they were on their first LP. Obviously, because some of the members have gone, but you know what I mean in terms of the sound. They have evolved, and I just happen to prefer the first incarnation of the band, basically. But we'll give it another listen and see how we get on. Right guys, I've got the last three for you now. This is absolute classic death metal. And the first one, oh hang on, let's turn off my LP. Right, you've got my undivided attention. The next one is an original. I love Autopsy, as you all know. This is an absolute mint condition copy, a limited edition copy of Mental Funeral. Now I know Matt's got a copy of this, DJM bass, but I wonder, Matt, is yours in as good a condition as this one? And I got an absolute bargain on this. I think I paid about £25, and it includes the original merchandise insert sheet. Obviously it includes the pictures on the back, lyrics there in a sleeve. The seller kindly put the record into one of these great anti-static record bags, but I don't know if it will show, but hold it up to the light or something. It is like green swirl, almost green vomit, marbleized vinyl. I don't know whether I can catch the light or anything. Can you see that? It's just, I used to own this about 20, well, how long ago was it? 12 or 20 years ago. And I stupidly sold it years and years ago. And obviously I own the Peaceville Repress that they did last year. I got a black vinyl copy, but I always wanted to get the green copy back. And it's always gone for just that little bit too much on eBay. So I was really pleased to finally be able to get my hands on that, because in my opinion is there to be disagreed with, guys, because everyone's got their own minds and knows what they like, but no album, in my opinion, sums up death metal more than this one. It's not the most technical album, but it's got an atmosphere, and the artwork, the back cover, the whole package screams out, we're a death metal band, this is a statement, and this defines the genre for me. Well, it certainly defines the doom death genre. But just a great record. If you haven't heard that, I urge you, listen to some tracks, have a think, well, see what you think, but try and buy a copy. I know they've reissued it on CD if you prefer CD, which has got a couple of live shows. It's got a DVD with it. But no, definitely get that in your collection, because if you don't have that, you can't class yourself a death metal fan, in my opinion. Who likes a bit of Swedish death metal? I know I do, and I know this band are the epitome of Swedish death metal. This is on Earache Records, catalogue number Mosh 21. This is the debut album from the legendary Entombed. This is Left Hand Path. Well, do you own a Boss HM2 pedal? You don't? Well, if you like the sound of this album and you play guitar, or bass if you want a particularly fuzzy bass sound, get it, because these guys define the Swedish Sunlight Studios guitar sound on this album by using a Boss Heavy Metal 2 pedal with everything cranked to 10. Absolutely fantastic band, fantastic album. There's really not a lot to fault about this. It's got the original inner sleeve. It's not an inner sleeve, to be fair, this one. This is like a insert sheet. And then the vinyl here. The vinyl does have a few marks on it, this one. It's got one skip on it, sadly, this album. But I have cleaned it up. And it came to be very, very dusty. So I've given it a good old... It hasn't been looked after brilliantly well, to be fair, but the sleeve's in very good condition. The vinyl needed work. That has been done now, so it's for me the perfect Swedish. Them and Dismember are absolutely amazing bands, really. They just changed sonics on death metal albums. Even non-Swedish bands use the HM2 pedal, and if you look on eBay and try and get one, they always go for a lot of money, the HM2 pedals, because I've heard a rumour that a lot of the band members still try and buy them up because they don't make it anymore, boss. So they panic in case one of their pedals breaks and they can't get another one. They keep buying them. So I need to get me one because I haven't got one. But yeah, great album. Really pleased to finally get that on vinyl. Now the last one is one I've been searching for ages. I've got it on cassette, but this is Suffocation's debut, Effigy of the Forgotten. New York death metal on Road Racer Records from 1991. This was their first full length. They released the Human Waste EP in 1990, which I own. But this is a great record. This really defines New York death metal, along with Immolation's Dawn of Possession and Mortician's House by the Cemetery. Those three bands, Mortician, Suffocation and Immolation, they've got a different sound to Floridian death metal and Swedish death metal. It's a lot brutaler. It's a lot more slamming. It's just a cool record, and I've always wanted to try and get this on vinyl, and it's just gone for ridiculously expensive money. This one I paid about 40 quid for, and it's in great nick. Absolutely great nick. I don't like spending 40–50 pounds on an album. If I can get a bargain, I'd much rather. But there are certain albums that I have to own, and I'll pay a good price for them. On that, if anyone's got a copy of Repulsion's Horrified in very good condition, plus, can you let me know? Because I'd be more than happy to buy it off you. That in particular is definitely one I want to get hold of. Let me know about that. Preferably a copy which has the sticker, the black sticker on. I know they did 2 copies, one with and one without, so let me know. But there you go, guys. Suffocation, Effigy of the Forgotten. Must get this in your collection if you like new music, hard, fast and brutal. So that pretty much concludes everything that I've sort of got at this minute in time. Any new additions and some pieces I haven't shown you. Yes, so this video is going to end. My last video sort of cut off and sort of left me gabbling on to nobody. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. There'll be some more videos coming really soon. Don't forget, if you go onto Facebook, I've got a Facebook page. Please join it. It's called Death and Black Metal Vinyl. So it's always good to see what stuff you've got in your collections. So feel free to post some photos, show everyone in the group some new vinyl, 'cause it's always good to see what everyone else has got. That's part of the fun of me doing these videos. It's showing you what is out there, but I also like to see other collections. So post some videos. You can put some videos on there if you put some on. You can put some photographs on, leave a comment. But have a great week, guys, and I'll see you early next week for hopefully some more fantastic metal vinyl. Cheers.